What's up? Today is 5th August 2025. Time's already 2:22. Let's get into analyzing ES and NQ. We do have news today at, I don't know, Trump was speaking. I saw this one, the PMI, at 3 o'clock. I didn't see this one though. So just gotta keep an eye for 3 o'clock news. I might not take a trade until 3 o'clock. We'll see what price action does on news. So weekly, we're bullish. We could retrace back into this weekly fair value gap down here, but we haven't broken structure to the downside just yet to be considering sells. Daily, on the other hand, we have broken structure. So we could be looking for sells, but after the break of structure to the downside, we're currently bearish on the daily. 4 hour, we are bearish, but having a retrace. We are currently in equilibrium, I believe. Yeah, we're deep inside equilibrium now. Next possible POI place of interest is this 4 hour fair value gap up here. Let's jump on the 1 hour. Yeah, I mean, you can't really see it. You can consider this right here. Oh yeah, I forgot to mark out times I trade. So we got 12 o'clock pre-market to 2:30, and then from 2:30 to 5 is where I trade. Alright, back on the 1 hour. We have this liquidity built up here that I want to get taken. We have this inverse on the hourly. On our inverse fair value gap, and then on the 4 hour, it's within that 4 hour fair value gap. So on the hourly, I mean, we can't consider it's really been tapped back into because we disrespected it, tapped back into and then sell off. So what I will mark is the 4 hour fair value gap instead. Choose that to 4 hour fair value gap because we haven't got tapped back into that just yet. Okay, hourly, let's mark all the highs and lows on the hourly. Hourly, we got, that's a high. That's a high that hasn't been taken either. What else is a high? Can't consider that a high. But if it comes this high, I would want it to come tap into that. And we'll mark that. And that is the highs. In terms of lows, that's an hourly low right there. We got another hourly low there. Hourly low right here. Another one here. And we got that one there. Obviously, this last one right here. And we can get rid of equilibrium. I already know we tapped into it. Mark that high out as well. Alright, so in terms of sessions, what did Asia and London do? So London high is still there. Asia low and high has been taken. London high and low are still there. So we already marked it out. We basically moved within our range. We took the high and then the low. We haven't taken that high or this low yet. So we could either come take this lower and then push higher, or we could just, or it could be a sweep of London high and a sell off. We're gonna have to see what NQ did if we create an SMT. So we want to Q And Q weekly bullish. Still got this fair value gap down there. For one daily is bearish. We did break structure to the downside. 4 hour, we're making our return back. I mean, I could mark these fair value gaps out. We'll mark out the times I trade. 2:30, 12, and 5. There we go. 4 hour. Let's mark out equilibrium. Yes, we're inside equilibrium. In terms of fair value gap, that's the first 4 hour fair value gap. From what I can see, we have created an SMT. 4 hour, 1 hour. Yep, created an SMT, took London high, and we could be looking for sell-offs. That's a high. That's a high. Obviously this is high, but there's no point of marking it. So I'll mark that. And then we got these two highs. That's a high. And that's a high. And then in a second you'll see where I see the SMT. And I believe it's with London highs. It's a low. It's a low. That's a low, starting over fair value gap as well. That's a low. That's a low. That's a low, and then we have these. I mean, these three are basically extreme lows. Okay, let's jump into the 5-minute session. You'll see London high got taken. Same with this Asia high and low got taken. London high got swept, but on ES, London high hasn't been swept, and it looks like London low is about to get swept. Let me show you real quick. London high not swept, London high swept. So coming into this, we already have an SMT. SMT created with London highs. Let's try that. So we could just be looking for a continuation. 15-minute, that's a 15-minute SMT. Market just opened. Ideally, I would be looking for trades off this. I could have shorted the market open, but that's not really a confluence. These are London lows, aren't they? Yeah, the first target's London lows. I mean, that was a clean SMT. And then what did we have? We had this fair value gap form right here. What did we do? Oh, that's a 15-minute fair value gap. On the 5-minute, we didn't really have anything. So we jump on the 3-minute left behind this fair value gap. Left behind this fair value gap within this order block. With that order block, tap into both. We get a strong bearish close out there. Short on that. Stops at that high. Uh-oh. And then a 1, 2, 3, obviously. we wouldn't have been stopped at break even. I mean, with spreads, most likely, yeah. Well, yeah. Hopefully we create an SMT with London lows. Oh no, London lows got taken on the bolt. High time frame. We are bearish, I would say. We were respecting this fair value gap. Kinda. Did close a bit above it, but it could come and just. We are tapping into a 4 hour bullish fair value gap at the moment, as well as sweeping out all of those lows. So looking for buys is not a crazy situation. If we get something on the 5 minute, I will probably take it. We are within this 1 hour fair value gap. This one right here. The reason why I marked here and not up there is because this all of this part of the fair value gap already got mitigated. So I came and marked it from the furthest one in. Jump on the 5 minute. So 1 hour fair value gap. Price came and swept all of these lows. So it's either we continue lower or we go higher. And all of these lows got taken. I mean, yes, this took already that low, came lower, took out this low. Hopefully, not hopefully. I mean, if we get it, we get it. If not, it's what it is. Hourly. Next hourly draw could be this tiny fair value gap, but it's not what I'm really looking for. Probably this low, yeah. Consider that hourly low. For now, I want to see this fair value gap get formed and then we disrespect it, or we get some type of entry. If we got SMT with London lows, that would have been so clean for bullish entries. ES is not really making anything. On the contrary, NAS is left behind this, and that could be changed into an inverse. Leave that there. Swept it. Swept London lows. If we got this during market open, where we created an SMT, that would have been such a great entry. could come target these lows and then push higher. What's this? And both of them took out London low at the end of the day, tapping into high time frame POI. POI, yeah. So just gonna have to see. Yeah, this is gone. We do have this 3-minute inverse. But I have to see something on the 5-minute. If we break structure here, I will consider that 3-minute inverse fair value gap. And if we're able to break structure. But, oh yeah, we have news. I'm gonna have to wait until news passes, so I'm just gonna have to sit here until news plays out. Did just break structure to the upside. Change that to orange. If we close how we're closing, then it could be good. Also break the structure to the upside as well. I'll leave this marked out just to see how it plays out. We've got 30 seconds to see if we actually break structure or if we're just coming up to sweep pre-market. Not the whole of pre-market, but just this area. This broke structure to the upside, and this didn't break structure to the upside. I'm going to still can with the next candle. The 3-minute inverse, 1 minute fair value gap. I mean, I'm not going to enter because we still got that red for the news at 3 p.m. So we'll see. Well, the chances that we could get a tap in and then continue to the upside. Slowly waiting another 19 minutes until we get the news. Tap into equilibrium as well. And this continue to the upside. 5-minute. Yeah, basically broke structure to the upside already. That broke. This is the one that didn't break. Then tap into this 1 minute fair value gap, 3 minute fair value gap as well after breaking structure on the 5 minute time frame. Is that EQ? Let's find out. No, was not equilibrium. If you're considering it. I have to see how this candle closes. Whoever closes, stops will have to be there. So I think 1, 2, 3. You get the point. If you close strongly bullish over here, that'll be the entry. For this, never the entry. Let's go to that and then tap into that. I did not close strongly bullish, so that would not be the entry. Leave EQ on there. If I did have entered off that close, it would have been straight to drawdown and most likely a stop loss. This is building liquidity, hopefully comes and sweeps it, and then we get that entry, but I'm not entering off of that. Still not a nice bullish close. This could be the nice bullish close that we've been looking for. Oh. And that's really moving. See how this closes. It's still going. Probably would have let it go. Not entering when it's this far up. Even if it's past there, I wouldn't have entered. Look at that. I would have been targeting my 1 to 3 all the way up there. That's crazy risk to reward. If I would have entered off that close, targeting a 1 to 3, oh my days, I would have been already at break even. Let's get rid of that, let's get rid of that. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Let's go back on the 5 minute. Sit here. Let's see what price wants to do. Because if we come, oh, that's a long way up to that 4 hour fair value gap. Still got a couple more minutes until news. I have a feeling that news won't do much anyway. No. It'll come and then barely do much to the market. I mean, I was right with the bias with even this S&T and then the set off to this low, and then from this 1 hour value gap, I was the bullish market structure. After all of this was a nice sweep of liquidity on the hourly. That was a beautiful hourly sweep. And then I push away from that hourly fair value gap. Clean. And we're even respecting this inverse where we're not even closing below it, including this fair value gap, just showing more bullish momentum. You can't even get rid of this S&T because it's already happened. On the 15-minute, let's see what price action wants to do. Wait a second. Let's get that SMT back. I can't even enter for another 10 more minutes or 11 more minutes. Even though I see something on the 15-minute. It's more clearer and better over here. We have this 15-minute fair value gap right here being respected at the moment. We got tapped into. Can consider this an order block. So I'll move up. I guess we're gonna have to see. 5-minute. 5-minute never left anything there. 3-minute did, and we just tapped into it. Tapped into the 3-minute. Can consider this an order block. 3-minute order block right here. Let's tap into the, also got the 3-minute fair value gap over here, as well as the 3-minute order block on the 1-minute. There we go. Came into it. Inverse this fair value gap. Inverse it. Inverse the fair value gap, coming deep back into it. Equilibrium maybe. Could be looking for EQ tap in. This could be the move. Could be coming into this 1-minute fair value gap up here. Now this 1-minute fair value gap and inverse fair value gap. Now we have this one over here as well. Still I'm using a bit. This. Get rid of that. Watch this better. Get a strong close out of here. And we didn't tap into equilibrium, but that's not the end of the world. Ideally, tapping up here with an equilibrium and 70% fib. That would be a good trade. In a second, it's going to be a bit above. See how that goes. Came in within equilibrium. A strong close out of equilibrium. Then I'll be happy because we're still within this inverse value gap. All this time we'll take here, we're going to use another 6 minutes. So, just going to have to see how it goes. Get rid of equilibrium for now. Just know we're already within equilibrium. Came deeper into it. Within this 1 minute fair value gap now. Wait a second. Let's get rid of everything. Sessions. London high hasn't been taken on ES and Q it has been taken. The fact that this still hasn't been taken could be a strong draw on liquidity. Could this be targeting previous highs, so like this high? Almost dumping from there. Let's see if my entry would have been valid. Strong close out there, that would have been the entry. Short of that, stops right there. Target 1, 2, 3. That was 1.5. Okay, wait, so when we reach this fair value gap, that's where the 1.5, that's where I would have been on break even. Let's see. Came in within equilibrium with this fair value gap. Let's see if let's set off of that. $248, $248, $254, $254. This could have been the trade of the day, but with news just around the corner, I wasn't feeling too confident in taking it. But I'll show the reason why I would have taken it. What was the reason? We had this 3-minute order block within another 3-minute fair value gap somewhere in here, and then we had the 15-minute fair value gap which we respected. Within that we had this 1 minute fair value gap, and then we had equilibrium, respect over equilibrium, and we had a strong close out of it. This could be could even retrace back into a fibrotic gap and then sell off. News opens in another 2 minutes. I have a feeling it's going to respect that and continue lower. There's just too many confluences for it to not count. I mean, yes, if you want to move your stops to that high, it's more safe. But I've back tested my stop loss placement, and if it's the correct move, then stop loss should not be hit. If not, if it does get hit, then I was just wrong with my entry. But most of the time, I'm not wrong with my bias. This could be a. News can just come, dump on it, pump on it, or just stay exactly the same, and I might have just not got the entry. But I feel like this was a good trade. I mean, news is right now. So in 3, 2, 1, news. Oh my days, how did I know? My bias was correct, my entry, everything. I don't know why I didn't take, I didn't take it because of this right here. Completely right. Price came, took out those lows even more. But this sell was an A+ sell for me. We had equilibrium. This right here was a beautiful sell. This could still be continuing to the downside. So I would have entered stops there. Target 1, 2, 3. Would have been out. That would have been such a good trade. Shame I didn't take it. But it's good for discipline. I mean, now we could just be targeting London highs on this. Oh, I low-key wanted to create an SMT here. If it creates an SMT here with these lows, I want a bullish SMT create right here. Come on. Let's just make that bullish SMT, my friend. It's just coming even lower. Uh-oh. I want to target London highs, to be honest. And even that, this would be a very good day to have a bigger risk to reward target, because these London highs, it's just too much of a drawn liquidity. If we create an SMT right here, I'll be looking for entries on ES. Yes, I did call the sell, But you just gotta stay disciplined and stick to the rules at the end of the day. Not the rules, but my trading plan. Because yes, this could have been a win today, but let's say tomorrow, that could be a lose 5 times in a row. At the moment, this SMT is staying. Made a low, lower low. Made a low, higher low. If that's not an SMT, I don't know what is. Weekly bullish 4 hour. After this sweep, I honestly would want to see it come into this 4 hour fair value gap. It's just too close not to want to come take it or tap into it. Especially with these London highs right above it. This was a nice sweep into this 4 hour fair value gap. If I don't mind adding, and then this could be the buys up. Depends if we actually get an SMT here, with prices actually just gonna continue to the downside. Shame, I could have profited a lot of this. I still feel like price wants to come lower. Don't know if it means anything that we're getting a SMT with market open. Like on market open again, the SMT. Say 3 or 5. I can't look for sales unless we get. Oh my days, I could have profited so hard off this trade. Where are we even at right now? So 1 to 4 right now. Fast targeting. Say this low. So 1 to 6. Let's not start thinking like that. So, we need to stick to the trading plan and stick to what works. Came lower into this hourly fair value gap down here, which I could mark out now. And respecting it. I mean, for now, we're respecting it. On ES, on NAS, I mean. This SMT is looking stronger and stronger. Within this 1 hour value gap. Hopefully we get our push up. If not, we're gonna just come and disrespect and get proven otherwise with this SMT. I still feel like this could be an SMT. This outage candle literally just opened, so still got time. Could be down here now, but in an hour's time it could be even up there. Drag, but could be like at these highs in like an hour or even more. Tapped into 79% extension. This already took the low. We are within equilibrium. That's equilibrium. You want to see the yellow line marks up with the 50%, just like that. Alright, this could be. I wanted to invest on both, to be honest. But if we invest on ES, I'll be happy to take that trade off ES. Because this is the leading pair. Why? Because it never made the lower low, it just made the lower high. You always want to take the trade off the lagging pair because you'll get a better entry. I'll leave this on there because I'm not going to be trading this one. This one, I already took London high. This, I could target London highs. Eight or 5 candle. Look at those London highs on ES. Tapped into that 5 minute. Tapped into this 5 minute fair value gap as well. And this is where we see if we get proven otherwise with this SMT. I low-key feel like it will come lower because this is basically an order block. We got to tap into that order block. Could be looking for continuation to the downside, and I feel like that's what we're going to get. Because this doesn't really count as SMT. If you want, we can mark this 5 minute order block. From the 1 minute, look for 1 minute entry. We got this 1 minute fair value gap. Came into it. Strong sell off. Stops there. Short position of that entry. Stops there. But this would have been during my time wide out trade, so 303, news hit, and look how close I would have come to my TB. I still feel like we're going to continue even lower, and I missed the move today due to not trading because of news. I feel like price is just going to continue to the downside. Got this 1 minute fair value gap right here. If we go tap into there, could see continuation to the downside. And we are bearish overall. This is the move that I was meant to catch, and I feel like it's already gone. I feel like the move is done for. Missed the move. Yeah, that could have been my entry over here. Strong bearish close. No, I'll enter with 2 contracts. Sell 1 minute. Stops above there. My entry. Right there. Targeting a 1, 2, 3. If I take a loss here, then I'll call it a day. My entry was a bit into that candle, and I feel like I messed up. We will break even at 50% of the trade. Due to that, we have strong bearish momentum. mark 50% of the trade right there. And we'll go break even when price hits that level. Tapped into that 5-minute fair value gap. We have these lows resting below here. Price has come way too close to it for it not to want to come take it. And another contract, just because of how bearish we are. And I'll remove a contract once we reach 50% of the trade. We did break structure to the downside in the 1 minute. Let's get rid of that. Have this 3 minutes sitting up there, but this 5 minute got tapped into and it showed bearish movement out of it. What's this? Just swept those lows and we have these lows further lower for the next actual low. Buy limit 1. Once we hit here, I'll close 1 contract and then I'll put stops to break even. I'm just trying to catch the continuation. We're most likely gonna be hitting that 1 contract because we have these lows right here, which I want to see get taken. It's all about patience. 3 contracts is me risking 700. So I feel like I should be entering with 3 contracts and then taking 1 contract off at 50% of the trade and then letting the last 2 contracts. I'm going to be going break even soon. Wrong thing. To take that low out, I'm gonna go wrong one again. I mean, yes, we swept out that low, but that wasn't really the hourly low that I was targeting. The low that I was targeting was this one further down. So we'll see how that goes. I'm happy with going break even now. For reversal fair, then it is what it is. But this doesn't really count as a low for me. I want to go even further lower, targeting them session lows. Come on, man, just take me out for one buy limit, one contract. It's edge of my stop loss, like crazy. There's no way. I refuse to believe you've come this low not to hit my contract. Second. Change that to 50% of the trade. Yes, we hit first, so we made 300 with the first TP. Profit 300 secured. So regardless, today is a winning day. This is a bit delayed, so I'm going to stay on here. See what NAS is doing. NAS is falling as well. ES is falling. Hourly. Could we even target this hourly? We'll move it to this open of the fair value gap, and then on the 1 minute. Second, reset chart view. We'll take out another contract over here by limit 1. And then we'll trail the stop loss after. Why? Because that's a strong drawn liquidity. Price is very bearish right now. Undo. Regardless, we've hit 50% of the trade and we're out at break even. This is a nice movement. Nice strong fall. After this, I'm guaranteed locking myself out of the account. All I want to see is price. I mean, price did take that hourly low out. Hourly, it did just take out this hourly low. So price does want to reverse off here, it can. But with this being right here, I still feel like we are going lower. I'm not going to get greedy, but I will mark out draws on liquidity and target those. That could be a draw on liquidity, so we can move this to right there. That's a draw on liquidity. And then on the hourly, we have this fair value gap right here. Jump back on the one. We'll stay on the 5 minute. Leave that how it is. Hourly, target that low. See if price comes and takes that low out. change that to red, and there. This is all about patience. It was low-key risky, but I would have been in a lot more profit if I entered before news. But because of my discipline that I'm trying to work on, let's get rid of that. Let's just watch market itself. Price. This candle's the same. I might just close all profits, to be honest. And that's tapped into there. This already took those lows up, but we have these lows down here, which I want. Price has to at least reach here. We have secured 300. I mean, I am a break even. Price hasn't reached here, so even if my take profit was here and price does reverse back up, we'll be at break even. So overall, still a win at the end of the day. And I'm not too fussed about it. Next 5-minute candle is opened. I want to see bearishness off this candle. One minute. If we get a nice push from this area here, I'm going to move my stop loss more into profit. No reason for us to really come take this high. So if we do, I might just call it a day, secure my profits. I wanted to come take out this low. What I want and what it's going to do is probably two different things. So let's put the hourly on here, see how it looks, and over here, maybe on the 1 minute for the actual trade. That's it. Strong move down. That's a nice move. I like that move. NAS hasn't even reached these lows yet, meaning ES could still potentially fall even further. Okay. We'll close the day with 500 profit, so meaning I'll be in $100 drawdown if we come back up to this high. But ideally, I wanted to come even lower. This was a great push down, meaning I could have put my stops there. NAS still falling to these lows. ES doing the same, hopefully it does. And this would be a good trading day. Even though respect this fair value gap and continue to the downside. Just gotta respect it. Come on, strong close down. That's it. That's it, strong close down. 1 minute, closes another 22 seconds. Need to close bearish. That's it. Beautiful. That's a nice rejection out there. Beautiful rejection. Beautiful rejection. It's 5 minutes still dropping. Nice. I'll soon move my stops to here. The reason why I'm extending my take profits is because I'm trying to milk it for as much as I can. These lows are just too tempting, especially this one, for it not to want to come take it. I mean, this 1 to 3 is most likely going to hit. Let's be honest, it's definitely going to hit. The question is, are we going to hit these lows as well? This low especially. There we go, we're out of that. We're falling nicely. We're still falling. We are falling. That was just too much. Nice rejection. Depends where Naz is. Nice swept the first low. Still hasn't swept the other low. Hourly. 15 minute, any fair value gaps. Okay. It has tapped into a higher time frame fair value gap. This is where I'm going to move my stop loss there. $600 into profit. So if we can't take out this and then move back higher, I'm fine with that. But price is showing strong bearish momentum. Still dropping. Come on, take out that low. Now you want to take out that low. Nice, took out both lows. Whilst ES still yet to take out. Wait, ES hasn't taken that lower. Hourly. Oh, no, it's not hourly, it's on the 15 minute. 15 minute. I took out this low, but not this lower one. Come, let's be honest, it's going to take out that low. And we left that fair value gap. This is a very risky move, but the way we're so close to this fair value gap, I refuse to believe we're not going to tap into it. Hourly. I just refuse to believe how close we are that we're not going to come tap into it. There we go. We're going to hit this TP. Close another position. Closed it beautifully. And we're going to continue. Lower, catching basically a 1 to 4. This is a great trading day. I will take my profits here. I'm not going to get too greedy. Let's see. Take that low. We're obviously going to tap into that fair value gap. How close we are on the hourly? Telling me we're not going to tap into this fair value gap. 1 hour. This fair value gap's massive. Don't know why I got rid of that. But I'll close the position the second. Actually, I'll just trail the stop loss. I've got one position left. Just trail the stop loss. So good trading day. Very good trading day. Hourly still yet to tap into there. What is Nas doing? Nas is still making its way down. ES slowly coming down. I'll move it to this the second we hit take profit. Actually, I'm moving now. Let's just tap into that fair value gap already. I know you want to. Let's jump on that hourly and mark out the fair value gap. So that I know. There it is. That's where the fair value gap starts. 1 minute. It's come too close to this fair value gap for it not to want to come take it, so I'm gonna hold my position. Let's just tap into that fair value gap already. I'll close when we're within the blue area, and that'll be me done for today. I think I'll move my stops above. I refuse to believe that we're just going to retrace off here without going into this 1 hour fair value gap. It's literally a high time frame POI. Can't get higher time frame than that. It's even a 4 hour fair value gap. Is it? I thought it was going to be that daily fair value gap. No. 30 minute. It's even a 30 minute. So 1 hour, 30 minute, 1 hour, 4 hour fair value gap. And you're telling me you don't want to tap into it. Just hurry up and tap into it, man. We both know you're going to go in there. This hourly candle did move quite a bit. There we go. You're doing what both of us knew you were going to do. Move stops to here. Just trail it. We are within that 1 hour fair value gap. 50% of it is all the way down here. Let's jump on the 15 minute. Actually, we'll jump on the... still on the 15 minute. Try and milk this for as much as we can. This right here could be a drawn liquidity. Barely tapped into that. Honestly, I might just close the full position when I reach out, because then I'll just be reaching for the moon and the sky. Hourly on NAS, we haven't reached there yet. We're about to make our way. Today's just a one-off, honestly. I should not be holding a trade for this long. Honestly, I might just close full profit. Yeah, I'm out. I'm out for the day. Held it for 1 to 5, making 2.1k. Oh my days! I'll draw down. Only because I decided to. Oh, that was a nice hold of a trade. And if I entered up here and exited all the way down here, oh my days! And it's even going lower. I'm happy. Took my profits. Let me P&L 1.5 up 1.5. So that means we've got 5. Wait a second. How much is the profit target? Profit target is, I forgot how much the profit target was, but making 2.1 in a day, that's beautiful. This helped my psychology a lot, because all my days on Monday I absolutely cooked myself with revenge trading. And yeah, I mean, yes, I kind of broke my rules, but I did that because I exited right there, moved out there, and over here, if you go on the 15-minute, I exited off that. Catching this beautiful monstrosity, this trade of the lifetime. 5.18, 4.9. Something ain't adding up here. Jump on the 1 minute. This is where I entered like halfway through that candle. Get rid of that. 5.18, I believe it was. Yeah, that's exactly my entry. It's structure, family fair value gap. Whew. We had this S&T and I catched a 1 to 5. Oh my days. I could have been more happy. Honestly, very happy with how I traded today. Today was a beautiful day. Target is 600. How much did I make today? Let me even lock myself out right now all day. Yes, lock me out. I'm not trying to revenge trade on my days. Made 1.59. Oh wait, I need to minus the 653.3 equals plus 1,000. Wait, it's 2,000. 2,129.1. Oh wait, I need to minus them. So stupid. 219. I'm so stupid. 2129.1 minus 653.3 equals it was 1,475 seconds, so 6,000 minus 1,400, so I have to make another $4,525 until I pass the account, hopefully. Anyway, I need to go update the trading journal. I could have held until 50% for 1 to 7, but I'm happy with where I took my profits. Let me go update my trading journal, and yeah, I'll be back in 2 seconds. For you guys, for me, I need to type a bit more. 1 second. Okay, I am done with the trade journal and trade day recap. So you can still see it's the same date, Tuesday 5th August, and time is 4:10. Today was a quick trading day, which is beautiful. I don't like staying in the markets for so long. Anyway, ES was the pair I traded today. Bias was bearish. Confluence, we had that SMT with London highs, clean candle structure, multi-time frame backing, breaker structure, fair value gap. This was the confluence for the trade I took, not the first trade that I marked out. Date was August 5th, 2025. Outcome, obviously a win. P&L, $2,129.10. The risk reward was a 1 to 5.18, and it was a New York AM session. I changed that to an A setup. And yeah, this was the trade. This was the SMT. This is London high on NAS. We took London high. ES, we failed to take London high, causing the SMT came down, and then market opened. We pushed up, and then we caught this continuation. Tapped into this 5-minute fair value gap over here. Strong close down, leaving behind this 1-minute fair value gap. Tap in, strong bearish close. Enter off that bearish close. Stops at the tap in, targeting a 1 to 3, but in this case we targeted that 1 to 5.18. Psychology did the trade, and trade day recap was a 9.5 today. Why? Today was my second day trading on the eval, and I did it. I caught I won 5.18 risk reward win, and it has officially pulled me back out of the $500 drawdown I was sitting in. I'm up now around 1,600 overall after today's trade. That feels incredible. So at 250, I spotted a top tier setup. So it was this entry over here, which we had a bearish SMT, this SMT here, a 15-minute fair value gap tap in, a 3-minute order block and fair value gap confluence, a 1-minute equilibrium and fair value gap with a strong bearish close. That was a top tier entry for me, but I made a disciplined decision, no entry before 3 due to us having red folder news. That restraint is huge progress for me. That setup I marked respected perfectly. It would have been a fast 1 to 3 risk reward. I think it would have been around, let's say, 2 minutes I would have been out of the trade, or even a massive 1 to 11 risk reward if I held to this high time frame POI or high time frame drawn liquidity. Instead, I focused on the continuation move. I did mark out a 30-minute, 1 hour and 4 hour fair value gap. This line right here was the opening for it. And then what I decided to do was, my 1 to 3 hit quickly. So at 1.5 hour, I closed, I was in for 3 contracts. I will close 1 contract at 50% of the trade. The second contract I closed at 3R, and the third contract I closed at that 5R. So what we had the 5-minute fair value gap respect, 1 minute fair value gap formed and respected. Strong close confirming continuation. A bearish SMT with London high still intact. This never came high up, took the London high and then dropped. We still considered an SMT. I ended confidently. I took partials along the way. I trailed my stop loss into profit, which secured the 1 to 5 hour win. Today wasn't just about winning, it was about proving to myself that patience plus discipline equals profitability. I feel more in control now, and knowing I stuck to my rules and trusted the process. Honestly, I needed this after yesterday's revenge trade. Having the patience to wait for this, I really had to do it due to how I started revenge trading yesterday. Today I came with a clear mind. Forgot about the loss yesterday. I mean, yes, it was a loss, but it wasn't a huge loss. If we go to over here, it wasn't even a 1% loss. It was 0.6% loss. So it was just a bit more than 0.5%. So overall, I lost 0.5 because we're forgetting about this trade. So I lost 0.5 basically yesterday, which I shouldn't have. I should have just lost the 250, and then today I would have been up higher. But nevertheless, I'm completely fine with that, being up 1.4 for just 2 days in. The second I finished the trade, I had locked myself out. I'm not trying to be greedy. I mean, for this trade, I didn't even risk that much. I think I risked around $750. So, yeah, beautiful trading day. Honestly, happy with the results. Yes, I could have held for a bit longer, but look, if I was just greedy, I would have still been waiting. I would have seen this. I would still have been waiting, and then it would just reversed all the way back up. So I'm happy with where we took profit. At the end of the day, see, I would have just made a couple more profit, just a bit more profit to 50%. But I'm happy with where I took my profits. I'm happy where I entered. I'm happy that I waited for this news to hit. Wednesday I won't be trading because I won't be home. So I'm just not gonna trade because I'm not home. I made a rule where if I'm not on my setup at home, I'm not trading, because at the end of the day, I'm just gonna end up trying to enter the most randomest things. Thursday, I could consider entering a trade if we get one, because unemployment claims is at 1:30. So, and I start at 2:30, so it's like an hour to let market digest unemployment claims. So, other than that, was a good. We're up 1,597, so basically 1,600, and we have another 4,000 and a bit to pass the eval. So so far we got 2 wins, 1 loss. Happy with it. Yeah, catch you guys Thursday. Thanks for watching. Any questions, leave it for me in the comments, and have a good rest of your day. And don't forget, no revenge trading. I learned it the hard way. Peace.